Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Chat Show!
Ahoy, hoy, friends.
Ahoy, hoy, friends. Happy Sunday. How's it going? Oh, my goodness. Well, we were like almost ready. It was like we were almost ready.
Sound was on.
Now we just have to be on. And we'll be fine.
Well, we're happy to see you. It's been arts and crafts nonstop around here.
Oh my god, so much arts and crafts, which we will talk about. Although there's nobody in the green room right now, so I guess we're just going to talk until people show up. But hi, everybody! Oh, look who's here! Look who's here from the middle left-hand side of the United States. Why, it's Moto.
Hello.
Hi, Moto.
Hopefully my air conditioner's not producing too much background noise, but I'm here.
Oh no, I can't hear it. Wait, now you need an air conditioner?
Oh yeah.
Were you just shoveling out of snow like 2 days ago?
It's Colorado. No, it got into the low 90s, which means if you go in direct sunlight, it's 105.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when it's over 100 degrees in the sun, I have to turn on the AC.
Yeah, well, yes, I would think so.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when we went to Oregon for the Bricknick and went to the Rock Museum, and we almost like died from heat stroke just from walking from like the one part of the museum to the other part.
You almost died. I was fine. I'm like, it's summer, guys. It's summer. It's summer.
Like, I have the power of rocks.
I'm serious. They were making new igneous rocks right there while we were standing there watching.
It was really freaking hot. Oh my goodness. So, anywho, how are you this week? What's been going on, man?
I'm all packed, ready to leave tomorrow. That's why it's so desolate and destroyed back there. It's
yes. Ready for the... Now, is Mr. Meow going with you, or are you going on your own?
No, I tried to convince him, but his answer is... Because I told him, well, we have to drive for 2 days, one way. He's like, is it like Kansas? And I said, yeah, it's kind of. He's like, no.
Trick question.
I said, Daddy, I can't take 2 days of Kansas driving. And like, it's not all Kansas driving, but I get it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
I have so much respect for my dad all those years in the 70s when we'd go camping, and he'd get home from working 40 hours and get in the camper and drive for days to get us where we were going.
Well, and then you'd only stay like 2 nights and then it's over. And you're like, what? That's it? That's why now when we go camping, we always like leave on a Thursday so that we have an, because I feel like it takes at least 1 day to get there, right? Like just like to settle and be
everything set up.
Yeah, and then if you only go for 2 days, by the time you're done, you're done. Like the time you get there, you're done.
And points to my mom, who not only planned everything but packed everything and did the laundry and did maybe not.
How very 70s.
Maybe not laundry on the camper, but did all the cooking.
How very 70s.
Yeah, we would drive in this camper, this derelict camper, but it would take, I think, 2.5 or 3 days to get from Wausau, Wisconsin to Yellowstone National Park. Wow. And one of the great memories I have is my mom would bring along these books by Robert A. Heinlein, these science fiction books.
Wow, cool.
Because he autographed his book collection for my father, because my father had hung out with him when he had his aneurysm and was in the hospital. So she would read, I think, 2 or 3 Robert E. Heinlein books. So I remember like Starship Troopers. She'd start reading Starship Troopers and maybe finish Starship Troopers by the time we were in, let's say, South Dakota. I don't know, somewhere way out there. And then everybody's hot, the AC's trying to blast, but we're all just reading a Heinlein book there and back. It was kind of wild. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Hooded One's getting ready for Brick World 2, flying out tomorrow. I guess everybody's.
Yeah, we're also going to have a British invasion. There's a bunch of Brits that I know on YouTube that are coming in. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh really? Who else coming?
London Bridge Bricks Tech. I don't think Menarch's going to make it. There's a few others that I didn't know their names already.
Oh bummer. I was fortunate enough to meet Tech in last year in Chicago, I believe.
Yeah, but Greg London Bridge Bricks is coming.
Oh man, we missed out seeing him when we went to Europe, unfortunately. But yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been.
But the whole crew's coming. I'm glad Hooded One's going to be there.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yeah, there's a ton of folks. I think it's kind of like it's the Dark Crystal. It's the Great Conjunction. All the planetary things are like spinning around the room and about to smash people, and it's all coming together. It's kind of fun. But I'm going to be packing up all of my tokens because I no longer have room, and I need to clean up this thing behind me to get ready for the next big influx of tokens. So that's what I'll be doing.
Oh my goodness.
Now, are these tokens you've received or that you've made to distribute?
No. These are all the ones I've received, and it's taking up.
Wow.
It's taking up. Yeah, like last year's tokens took up the entire shelf, so that's why I need to get them all. I need to get them all packed.
Well, flex.
Get ready for the next batch. But
Token flex.
I didn't mean to, but yeah, I just got. I mean, it's just plates and plates and plates of these guys that I've had up behind me. But
Well, now-
yeah, I'll be. That's what I'll be doing.
Oh, very good. Well, we've been working on a project.
But I've got a pin.
Look who's here.
Oh,
It's Holly.
Holly.
Okay, is everything working? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We
You're
can.
great.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm using my work laptop, so we'll see if this goes any better.
Yeah, you look a little bit low res, but it's got that nice kind of like merchant ivory diffusion.
It softens. It's softening. It's a softening.
It's
glow.
a warm filter. It's a warm Instagram filter.
So I was just about to share now. I know Holly and Moto, you've both seen these already because I
Oh
sent
yes,
them to you.
sure, it'll be great.
But here's what we've been working on this weekend. That was with the. No, this is not Lego. Just I'm letting you know now. Like, don't be all like panicked.
Although
when
it
it's not
could be
Lego.
made out of Lego.
He's like, yes, of course, but. So we're working on a free little library for outside of our house,
Things
and
awesome.
we did. So the base of this is an old drawer that we got at a store, and we built using a CNC router and the laser cutter and several other tools. We were able to kind of like cobble it together into a little library here. And we use the laser cutter to do some cuts for the sides,
Sort of silhouettes that are going to be stained, and they'll be stained green and another color behind, so it won't look light and dark like this.
And then we've got, let me see, that's the other side. Oop, and we had to have a Bigfoot because of course you do. There has to be a Bigfoot. And then I'm very proud of these. I actually designed these shingles myself and then cut them on the laser cutter. And yeah, it was like really, really fun, a really fun project. So that's what we'll be doing today after the show is
Yeah.
lots of painting.
And it'll have a door on the front with like a little plexiglass window.
That's so cool.
Arts and crafts.
Yeah, arts and crafts time.
Arts and crafts and crafts and arts.
There you
Those
go.
that was made out of third-party bricks.
Yeah, she can't say that. It was made from third-party wood. So hey, let's do pins. What's going on? I was waiting for Kara, but I'm not quite sure where she is. So we'll just go ahead and get started. Holly, you want to go first?
Sure, I have a pen right in front of me because I brought these down to my Lego room, which was from Catherine and Johnny's wedding.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
Very cute.
There you go. There's my pen.
Nice.
Set to build and crinky bricks.
And the purple.
Yep.
Wow.
Cool.
So was it an amazing trip?
Oh my gosh, yes. Are you kidding? Yeah. I still haven't had time to do a photo dump though, so that's unfortunate.
Well, we'll stand
Oop.
by for that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Where are we going today, Moto?
We're going someplace that's familiar to all of you.
Bricks
Whoa,
Cascade.
10 years. What? 2022. I've been there.
Remember then? Remember way back when?
Remember then.
Remember the olden times, the before times?
I do remember the olden.
What, that
before
wasn't
times.
before times, though.
No, it wasn't the before.
No,
times.
that wasn't.
That was
before.
in the after time.
That was the after. That was the before after times.
The after before times.
The
After
after
before
before
times,
times,
there you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got one of my favorites. Here he comes.
Wow, I
It's,
feel like you've never shown that before.
I know I haven't. Now that you've seen it, you can see it in focus. It's Oswald.
And I am looking to communicate with the spirit world with this awesome Ouija, and this is called a planchette, by the way, in case you were ever wondering what the weird heart-shaped thing on a Ouija board was called. It's called a planchette.
Isn't this how lots of horror stories start? Like innocent streamers showing a Ouija board thing, and then craziness happens.
Wow.
Yes,
Well,
how many horror movies
if it
have-
did, we'd go viral. How many horror movies have started like that? None. But it could
Yeah.
be.
Yes.
Yet.
No, it happened to me. Remember, I brought that Ouija board out of the closet and my whole internet crashed.
Oh, that's right.
Blew up.
Right?
It's the ghosts. The ghosts. The
It's the
ghosts.
spirits. It's the
Okay,
spirit.
y'all. I was. Well, first of all, hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi in the chat so we can say hi to everybody. Let's do that. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
I gotta say that.
You know what? I'm going to leave and come back because I want to see if my video settings are any better.
Okay.
You're back.
Sure.
We'll
Okay.
see you in a minute.
Sure. All right, let's see. I feel like I need to have this open the whole time.
Oh,
maybe.
wow.
What's
Sure.
that? The participants for saying hi in the chat.
Yes. So, hey everybody, let's see who's here and say hi.
We've
You
got
Fourth
Fourth
World
World
Adam.
Adam.
Apples is here from Europe. Hello, friend. See you later. What's up, man? Deneen McDermott, Gergonzola, Heather Brownlee, Hooded One is here. Monica Berry,
Lisa
Moto.
Head.
Oh, Lisa Head. Oh my goodness, how could I miss you? Hello.
And,
And
we've got
Nicole
Minifig Chick, Monica
Berry,
Berry, and
Moto.
Moto.
and Nicole in the ends. Nicole in the N.
It's true.
And we also, of course, are going to say bonsoir to Wilfred, and Sarah Kino, Kim,
wherever you may be.
So hi everybody, welcome. We have got some interesting things to look at today. So I was just poking around, kind of. Hi, Minifig Nick, how's it going? I was trying to see if there was any kind of interesting things. And yeah, by the way, from the title, you can see we're building a backlog today. So before you open that,
I'm opening
why
it.
don't you get a knife?
A knife.
We are going to be building the Stranger Things brickheads, which we never built. It's been sitting in our backlog, and I think it's about time.
Demogorgon.
Yeah. So we are going to
You think I should get a knife?
get a knife, please.
right,
Oh
I'll
my
get a
goodness. But while I was roaming around the internet looking to see if there was anything interesting to talk about today, I happened to run upon on Twitter a thread with a hashtag of models from Japan Brickfest 2024.
Good. There's a
And
ton. There's 2 conventions going on right now.
holy crap, y'all. Remember, now we've said this before, or I've said this before. Japanese builds are just different. All right, like they're just different. It's a whole different vibe. So let me now I couldn't find everything. I just found some, I found a bunch of things that I saw interesting. And yes, there was a really good GBC, but I didn't want to show somebody's video without permission. So we'll see. Well, hopefully I can get permission to do that. But hey, let's see if I can show you the ones that I've seen that I found really fun.
I'm building 11.
Oh, I want the. Does that mean I get to build the Demogorgon?
get to
I
build
am
the
so
Demogorgon.
into that. Okay, so here is the here is the stuff I found from Japan Brick Fest.
Demogorgon.
Very good. All right, so this was the one that originally first caught my attention, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
Ooh.
Like really, really beautiful. This is, like Joss level. Like that's actually who I thought it was at first until I looked at the tag and saw it was from Japan. And I was like, oh no, okay.
Super swirly.
So
curly.
really, really cool. And I mean, look at some of the details in this are just beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, I see using those rounded 1x2 plates.
Yep.
That's really cool.
And really nice shaping on the head as well. Just like, just absolutely beautiful. So that was cool. Let's see. We've got another one. Okay. Oh, that's something else. There we go. I love this. And there were several things in this style. This sort of like studs out kind of what's the ball that we made?
Oh, a Lowell sphere.
Like a Lowell sphere, but done this way.
That looks like the kind of monkey you see in hot tubs in those videos.
Yeah, it really. I love this. So this is life size.
Wow.
Soda machine. Really, really cool. Absolutely. And I love the 1,000 yen, like the bill collector machine, like slot over here on the right. It's really cool. I thought this was just beautiful. Like such a
wow, that kimono is crazy.
Yeah, that's where I was just so impressed by the kimono, especially. I mean, we've seen a lot of Miniland builds and they're nice, but this is really, and I especially love the use of that curved piece for the face. It's a really like a lot of times the Minilands have the square face.
Yeah,
and this just really has a beautiful look to it, I think.
Really nice touch. Nice finish. Yeah.
Those are also really large if you look at the wheel hub that they're putting on his for the decoration around his waist.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
That gives you an idea of the scale. These are pretty big, deceptively
cool.
large.
All right. Let's see. What else have we got?
I like the screen behind them too. It's cool.
Yeah, the screen's really nice. So these are not my forte, I will say. I like my thing. However, this was mind-blowing to me. And I figured Moto would like it, so.
It's almost like I can't tell if it's the camera lens or if it's actually built with forced perspective.
I think it's I think these two pieces in the front here are sticking out kind of like knees, and that maybe the legs go backwards like an animal's legs.
Yeah, those are big feet though.
Yeah, but it makes it feel, just given that the bottom feels so much larger than the top, it makes the whole thing feel like you're looking up at it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think the bottom half is smaller or bigger than the top half for sure.
Yeah.
It's like got a chunky bottom.
Yeah. Whoop whoop. It's Rocket Gundam style. Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah, look, and you can see the green dragon in the background.
Yeah.
Now I thought,
this is the one that blew my mind.
So this is nice, but it kind of needs another angle. So here's the other angle of it.
Yep.
That is some low res magic.
And then there was also if you look next to it down to the right, there's a dragon that's done in the same style. It's just a lot of thought went into that. It's so really beautiful.
That's what I like about it.
It's really
well, again, it's this like Lowell sphere style of building where you're facing plates out so that you can do these little individual things.
Man, the colors on that just nuts.
Yeah, and I mean, let's look a little bit at the close up, because
you know what it is. I think it's cool because it's like a 3D sculpture, but it was if a mosaic with stamped out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
what's really cool.
It
about
looks like it would be really fragile to me. And I mean, and like I said, just to show you, we'll look at that other view again. You know, it is in fact like a 3D, like 3-dimensional model.
Phoenix, yeah, rising from the flames. It's
So cool. And this is what I mean. Japanese builds they just do it different. Now I couldn't find a picture of this whole model, unfortunately, but this was really just like what a cool shaping. I love his crazy whiskers. It's really, really good. Let's see. Did I get any others? This might have been the last one. Oh, it is the last one. So yeah, if you want to go to
wow.
If you want to see more of those, I'm sure it's probably on Instagram too, but on Twitter it's JBF, I believe JBF 2024, I think is the hashtag, but it's really beautiful.
I'm going to Japan next year.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think it will align with Brickfest.
Very good. Are you taking Audrey?
Oh, are you kidding? No, definitely. Yeah, I'm just gonna send her photos.
Oh no, I mean, I'm just making sure. Look, I don't know.
You disown me.
But I did want to show something else too that I found really interesting. If I can find it, I kind of gave it a peek before, but check this out. Now, I saw this on Brickset, and I was super psyched, and I hope, I kind of really want one. But Rebrickable has released this build mat.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is it's $40 with $5 for shipping, and it's not complete, but it's got a large color palette here on the top, and then if you look over here, it's got snot math, it's got measure, it's got like rulers for your studs, for your lift arms, for your Technic bricks stacked on top of each other. It's got gear ratios, curve fittings. Like, it's a really, really awesome thing.
Yeah, I want one of those.
And the tread math too, even.
Yeah, it's got the tread math on the side. If you look all the way to the right, there's a way that you can measure how many treads you have when they're linked together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it shows like right here in this section is unusual ways to put snot bricks together so that they fit things. This shows the snot math, and this shows the measurement of the snot pieces.
Can you zoom in? It's like brackets, right? Like the weird bracket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes, Gherkinzola, you're right. If you go through Brickset's link, there's a 10% discount. So go check out Brickset. It's one of the top things on there on the page right now. It also has all the different sizes of gears and plates and bricks. It's a really, really nicely done piece. Oh, and axles. Well, axle measuring right there.
Seeing those gear ratios right in front of you is great.
Yeah. And then not only do they show you the snot math, but if you pull in up here, you can see that right here, they show you like how many you need. Like, this shows you that if you put a snot on the top and then 2, 3, 4, and it's 5 bricks high, it will be flush with the bottom of the column. So just like stuff like that for those of you who, really like to look at those things. I would find this extremely helpful, personally.
Oh no, I can't post a link here. I'm gonna put the link in the private chat, and maybe you guys have to post it because it won't let me do it.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Our Queen of Links isn't here, so
no. Oh, very good. Yeah, I'll put that out. So pretty cool. I was pretty psyched about that when I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's a for sure. Like, there's not many like
Lego accoutrement that I feel like I need to have, but like this one is really seems like it would be extremely useful.
Yeah, dig it. The only thing is I don't know if I would actually build on it. I'm probably more likely to hang it up somewhere nearby, because if you're building on it, it's kind of hard to.
It's pretty big. It's a pretty big mat, and it's also apparently like the texture of like a mouse pad, kind of like a squishy foam.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, I don't know, I guess it just depends on what scale you're building, but it would take up a pretty substantial portion of my build table, and I could just imagine having like pieces all over it and then trying to like scooch things around to actually like reference it.
I have one that's a smaller one from Alpine Bricks. It's very similar to this, but it doesn't have quite as much information. And I just love that it gives me a home base. Like this is where, because I build on my desk, like this is where I can build.
Yeah, I think the only thing that could be improved, which you could always add something, would be like if it just had a little lip to it that would keep pieces from falling off. That would be cool.
Morning, Jake. How's it going? Just looking at this cool brick mat. Yeah, so that I have a feeling that'll be on a lot of wish lists this coming year. But I do know, I believe that the article said they're only for a limited time. So, you know, they probably made so many, and when they're done, they're done. But
yeah, the discount code is BrickSet10.
Yeah.
And I put in the link is, I don't know, did you put the link in the chat?
I did.
Great. Okay.
And definitely go support Brickset, go use their link and get that discount. But yeah, cool. So that was the first thing I saw this morning when I opened up to look around for some things to talk about. I was like, oh, this is the thing.
Also, what is it? World War Brick was this weekend, and then
I don't know that.
Brick was a brick. Something in Florida, BrickCon, Florida.
Brick something, some sort of brick named event.
I forget the. Yeah, I mean they all have brick in them, so I think it's brick. Oh, it's because there's Atlanta BrickCon, so this one's Florida BrickCon, I think. And so there's
Florida BrickCon. I being from Florida, I feel like I can say I would be terrified to go there.
Really? Huh, okay.
It's so funny. There's an NHL Stanley Cup final going on in Florida right now. It's Florida against the Edmonton Oilers, and there's a poll that went out. I guess Eric was telling me there's a poll that went out for like who people are rooting for, and pretty much no one outside of the state of Florida is rooting for Florida.
Well.
So there you have it.
I would say that's probably true for most things that have to do with Florida.
Yeah, just live in their own little country down there.
We have 11 here, and she's got, it's hard to see down there, but she's got a waffle in her hand.
Tough crap.
Little Eggo.
That's so cute. Wow, I feel like I haven't built something with instructions in a really long time.
Yeah, I'm finally busting open the camera. I'm working on the Polaroid camera.
Oh, how's that? Can you show it?
I just started building it.
Oh, okay.
I'm on like page 2. I was distracted by the building mat.
By the building mat, yes, as you would be.
Like you are when you're trying to stream and build at the same time. Ooh, what's that?
I've never done that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know what though? I did promise that I would show off my camera. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So what are people building today? Did anybody else bring stuff to work on?
Yeah, still putting tokens away.
I know what you're doing. I'm wondering if anybody in the chat working on anything fun. Got a
probably they have to be like me. I have to be completely packed today for Chicago. That's all I've been doing, nonstop packing.
You know, as much as I would like to go, I wish that we were going. I will also say that it's nice. It's a nice, non-stressful. it's nicely non-stressful not to be gearing up for a big thing.
Yeah.
Although, funny enough, I say that tomorrow is my first day of summer semester.
Woo! Fun. You earned it. You earned it.
And who has a 4.0? This guy.
Thanks. Yeah, I got, but yeah, tomorrow's first day of summer semester. I got history and math kicking off the summer. 16-week courses crammed down into 6 weeks. So it's going to be a really intense 6 weeks. But I dare say I think it will be fun.
That's cool. That's a printed piece.
That's a what?
That's a printed
Oh,
piece.
nice. Oh, very nice.
Cool.
And it comes with, this is the Polaroid. This is the Polaroid set.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And these are just like little cardboard little
cool.
Oh, like little fake
photos.
pictures.
Isn't that so cute? It's the
The Lego
house.
That's really
house.
cute.
And there's the back of it.
You have to wave it. You have to shake it back and forth.
Don't bend those. Those are probably going to be
Shake it like a
valuable.
Polaroid picture.
Right. Okay, you want to see my camera?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the camera I picked up in Scotland.
Oh, wait. Before you do that,
Okay.
I got to do something first.
So we got 10 minutes before the dog comes over here. Actually, she already.
Thing from the crypt.
I wish I knew what year it was. The guy I bought it from said it could be 40s, 50s, maybe, he thinks. But it came in a little brown case that I need to take to work and have somebody stitch back up for me. But here's the little case. And then this opens like that.
Oh, wow.
And it has a little button that
Oh,
Pops
dang.
lens
Yeah, that
out.
definitely looks like 50s, 60s.
yeah.
Wow, and the bellows is in really good condition.
It's in really good
not all
condition.
dried
So
out.
I'm hoping all my photos turn out. But yeah, everything's manual. Got your manual exposure and aperture there.
That's
And,
beautiful. Is it 35 millimeter?
it's 120.
Ah.
120. That's what was so cool about it, is that it was a medium format, because I wanted like a pocket size, which it is. I mean, it fits in my I'd say purse size. So it fits in my purse, but I wanted something that was 120 medium format that I could travel with without taking up my whole suitcase.
Oh, that's beautiful. And it's got that awesome mechanical metallic quality to it that it's not like plastic.
Yeah. So that's where you can see like which exposure you're on. And he told me it had an auto advance, but it doesn't. It doesn't stop when it's supposed to. So if that was supposed to work, it doesn't. So yeah, you load your film back here, and to shoot, you have to cock it. So you pull this down, and then that's how you take the pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
That's awesome. Now make a Lego one.
Yeah, that would be a really boring Lego.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be cool.
Well, you'd have to make it like 4 feet across to get it detailed enough.
Yeah, if it was to make it functional, if I was going to build this, I'd want it to actually like have the lens that pops out. So that would be very tricky. Especially.
By the way, if you ever wondered
Just-
what the Demogorgon's 6-pack looks like, this is it.
I have always wondered.
That's what it looks like.
True washboard abs.
I know. Although interestingly, you know what I just noticed, and honestly, I don't care about this. I'm just pointing it out because I can. In the instructions, there it shows the little ladder piece as having hollow studs on the top, but it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah?
actually have hollow studs on the top.
Mm.
I know. Oh, I'm really mad. I'm gonna go make a whole blog post about it, and I'm gonna make a video about the 100 reasons that I hate this set.
What happened to the quality control, Lego?
Oh my god, it's so ridiculous.
Honestly, that would bug me though. Like if I was the person that did the instructions, or I'm sure they had whatever parts were in their system, it just hadn't been updated or something. But still, I think if I was the person that was doing the instructions, that would definitely bug me.
Well, if you were the person doing the instructions, but as far as just like somebody, because the thing is, it's not like it has any bearing on the rest of the build. Like
Right,
it's not like
totally.
you stick anything in there.
Right. Like I don't know what part this means because it's showing me hollow studs, but I don't have any part like that. that has
I want to
Oh,
speak to the
really?
manager.
I'd like to speak to the manager immediately. Hey Shane, good to see you. Happy Pride.
Oh,
Awesome.
Jake Sadovich is here too, and
Jake.
Gorgonzola.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll show you guys how the film. I meant to get it developed before now, but I haven't. So I'll report back if anything turned out for my
Very
camera.
good. Lego Karen. Anything, totally. There's so many of them, though. You know, it's like these people who figured out that if they you have to spread these apart. He loves to do that.
Oh yeah, knolling
He loves
too
to knoll
close.
the tiles right next to each other, so it just looks like one big giant tile.
Oh, yeah, you gotta leave some space.
Well, of course, the way this goes is I just got it knolled out, and now we're gonna have a dog up here on the table.
Yep, I know. I need to try and at least get through bag 1 before she needs to be fed.
Well, I can't find. I'm missing a tile, a 2x4 tile. There it is.
She's
All right.
hovering, by the way. She does.
Of course she is.
every
It's like
time.
it's like 10 minutes to go.
She's just staring me down. She's about 8 feet away, just staring, just waiting for her cue.
You're like, I know it's time. I know it's coming. Hey, at least she's on time.
Oh yeah, she's never not on time.
So I don't know if we heard what everybody else is working on. Let's see. Dusting and preparing a last mock and prepping for Chicago. Just kidding. I'm on YouTube, says Jake.
Hey, at least you're not on camera. You can actually get stuff done. It's really hard when you're trying to focus on all the things and then still
All
trying
the
to
things and then the other things that have
Yes.
things.
Holly Hooded one points out it's a Zeiss camera.
It is a
I
Zeiss
think
camera.
about
Yes,
Zeiss
it
for
is.
lenses, but I didn't know they did cameras.
Good, yeah.
I like their lens wipes for my
Sorry.
glasses.
The Netter, the Zeiss Netter.
Yeah, he
icon.
said from 1949 to 1957.
There you go. I was somewhere in that range. Yeah.
That leather looks like 40s to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I say 50s, 60s? I meant 40s, 50s. 'Cause, yeah, I think he said they stopped producing them around 1960. So
I have a
Accurate.
negative scanner that I think has a mat for 120.
yeah, I definitely prefer 120, although film is so expensive now. It really discourages anyone from shooting film. When I was buying the film, I told the guy, I needed 120 film is more expensive anyway, but I asked for a roll of, I think, Portra or something, and he was grabbing the box off the shelf and he told me it was like 20 pounds, British pounds, and I was like, I only need one roll. I don't need a box. And he's like, that's for one roll. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
It just melted.
Is it hard
Yeah,
to get
well.
it developed now too, or is that easy? You just go to Walgreens or something.
We have a couple of camera shops in town that will develop. But I was kind of hoping I could sneak into Audrey's school and just develop it myself, because I ended up just shooting all black and white because it was cheaper. So I could just develop them at her school if I can come in as a parent volunteer or something.
Well, that's
Just
cool.
come in as a student.
Right.
Hello, fellow students,
Bring your lunchbox
and your skateboard, and your backpack, and your.
Who's going to Steve Buscemi your way into the?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
fellow students.
I'll never suspect a thing.
And
You'll have
then
to brush up on your new lingo.
Audrey will
your
be
backpack.
mortified for life.
I know.
Yep.
I am in the
would
yearbook. I'm in their yearbook 2 years in a row.
Wow.
I would have
Just gonna-
no way
gonna
of
slowly
knowing
die of
how to
cringe.
pass myself off as a student. I'd have like my
You-
Wile E. Coyote
that-
lunchbox.
You would
I
need a
would-
full body suit with mask, as would all of us. Oh my goodness.
Would shave off the beard and give myself a wig.
Oh, I don't. Sure. Oh my goodness.
How's your Demogorgon coming?
It's coming. There's not that many pieces left, but somehow it seems like there is.
11 is married.
I know.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
John Bon Jovi's son.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
That's funny. Yeah.
She's really young. I keep forgetting, like, because she, it's always hard to tell with child actors when they like how much of it you're actually seeing, because especially with something like Stranger Things where you only see them every like 4 years.
Right?
It's like, wait, how old are they now?
Yeah, she started really young though.
Yeah, she did. Well, she's
Isn't
like
she 19?
Yeah, she's 19. She's like queen of Netflix. Like isn't that kind of like she got her start there?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
that
like
makes sense.
queen of Netflix.
I don't think I'm gonna finish bag 1 in 4 minutes.
We just saw
Yeah.
a movie that would lend itself to a Lego build.
What was that?
Furiosa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we screened it.
We need to do
Good for you.
Furiosa, a Fab Max Tale. We need to do
Yes.
like a follow-up to
What and
To it.
build that truck out of Lego.
well, I think
The chrome truck.
somebody did the truck with the guy playing the guitar on it last time.
Oh well, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the most iconic
The
part of the whole
Yeah. It's
film.
actually called the Doofus, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, I did think Furiosa went much more campy than Fury Road even.
Yeah,
Oh.
all those zoom shots into the front of the vehicle, like with Liam looking utterly crazy.
Who's Liam?
No, not Liam. Who? Thank you,
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Well, I knew it was
you can
one
just
of the Hemsworths.
you can just say Thor, and everybody will know who you mean.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows who Chris Hemsworth is.
He
at
had
this
a
point.
he had a fake nose.
He had, if I know, so he's sure to get an Oscar. Yeah, with his fake
Yep.
nose, it was very funny.
Very confusing.
He was the characterization was very funny too. No, it was like the first movie we've seen in the movie theater in a really long time. It was definitely what it is.
Yeah. It's hard to capture lightning too. I don't know how you guys felt about Fury Road, but Fury Road ended up being like one of my favorite movies of all time. I thought it was so perfectly done.
No, it was great, and
Yeah.
they had a lot of carryover and stuff. And I mean, I'm just in general, I'm not a lots of things exploding kind of guy. Like that's not
What?
necessarily my entertainment.
I'm not
of
either.
choice.
Yeah. I'm not either.
But I did thoroughly enjoy it. It was a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah. That was all right. I thought the
You guys
story
aren't-
had
You guys
something.
aren't in explosions, but I couldn't hear enough about Godzilla -1.
I haven't seen it yet.
I hear it's really good.
That was really good. We screened that one too. That was my favorite film of last year, I think.
It's on
Oh.
Netflix, so I finally got a chance to see it.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard nothing but really positive things.
I did
about
not
it.
think it deserved the Oscar for Best VFX, though, after watching it.
It was for a foreign film though, right? Wasn't it in the foreign
Nope.
category? Or no?
Nope.
No, it was. You're right.
Nope.
It was for best visual effects overall. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
Best
another.
VFX overall.
Yeah, I was thinking of another award thing it got.
But it is a darling. I understand why.
I mean, I
It's
think
a little
for,
home shop that did its own thing.
exactly. That's kind of why I
The
was
small
glad-
guys who could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Feel
think that had a lot to do with it because it really was well done. And sometimes you get better effects out of a small shop with,
Well, I think there's so much to be said about like I can't remember who it was that was it was like some director, and of course, everybody was shocked when they said it, but the guy was like, why make 25 why make 5 movies that all cost billions of dollars to make when you could make like 50 movies for like a reasonable cost that are still good? And I get really, honestly,
Well,
like
that's
as much
the
as I
entire
like movies
business
and as much as
model
I enjoy being entertained and stuff, I actually find the cost of movie making to be kind of sickening. Like it makes me a
Tell me
little
about it.
ill.
a little
And
Well,
upsetting.
and-
you know that A24, that's their entire business model is they pump out bets with small budgets and then they have huge returns, and they're a great studio because
They are.
like when you remember the writer's strike,
Yep.
they acquiesced immediately to every demand and they just kept on shooting.
Yep.
I will tell you, the problem with trying to do quote unquote low budget films. I have some experience with this.
Well, lower.
What you don't know what
Not
you're
necessarily,
talking
not
about.
necessarily. I will say long term, what I'm seeing happen with our studio in particular, where we started off relatively lower budget. I would never say low budget because spare no expense for the kind of films we make, really. But I think there's an expectation, right, that once you've produced a couple of quote low budget films and you get a huge return, there's this tendency to kind of up the game each time, right? And so you want to do bigger, better, more because you've made the revenue, right? You're like, okay, this movie made this much money. Now we have a little more money to make the next one. But they still kind of they try to budget things the same way. Like they still try to get by on these like shoestring budgets. Oh, we don't need to spend all this money on these things. So it's a little bit harder for the artists because they're still kind of getting paid the same, but being asked to do more because they still want to get those they want those huge returns each time. So it's really tricky.
Yeah, if you stick with the same team, like A24, they do spread their talent around. They're not putting all their things in the same production bucket every time.
I mean, it's tough to do. We've really struggled on this film with because we had to grow our team, and when you grow the team, the things get a little spread thin, you know what I mean? Because all that like talent, that kind of core talent that we had film after film is now like spread across doing different things, and then we have to fill in because there's just too much for any one of those artists to do. So they're like, okay, well now we got to hire like 4 times the crew, but those crew aren't the same people that have been working on these types of films. So, and the expectations are higher because they've been working on like Marvel movies, and so they want the Marvel pay. And then
that's what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's in the end that ends up being harmful to small productions.
It
like
is.
It's like you're expected, and you know what? Actually, you know what makes me more sick than seeing the budgets is when I see and I know, like, I don't know. And
Can you run the banner "hot take" or something at the bottom at this point?
Spicy take.
Yes, spicy.
There'll be a lot if we're going to talk about visual effects in film.
No, what makes me sick is when I see the when they're like, this movie did so poorly it only pulled in 18 million in its first weekend. I was like, what? Sorry, I almost said something really.
They're expensive to make, depending on what you're trying to do. It can get real expensive real quick. I agree, though. I don't understand why it has to be that way. Like sometimes I can read a script or look at a storyboard and feel like you could cut out a lot of the unnecessary, like extra stuff that doesn't necessarily, I think, I'm not the director though, right? Like I feel like, oh, that doesn't really add so much to the story, but that's like 6 months worth of work of like 50 people working on it. So that can be a really expensive, 3 minutes of film.
Well, the artists and the business people have different goals, right? Like the business people are there to make more business.
I guess. I don't get it. I don't understand that part of it. I don't understand the decision-making part of it of like what I don't know if there's just a disconnect between what the directors and producers understand it takes to make that happen, or
also too, what like, let's be real, like, yes, like movie people are talented, they do this, that, and the other thing, but really should somebody be walking away, like, and I'm talking about celebrities here, be walking away with multi-millions of dollars for one movie? That's the biggest problem. Gross.
That is gross. The biggest problem. And like speaking of Furiosa, I really did not like what's her face, Anya Taylor-Joy. I like her in a lot of roles, definitely not that one. It definitely felt forced. Like same thing with Dune. That was my big gripe with Dune as well, is like insert, actor here that will get people to the theater. And they're not necessarily the best cast for that particular role. It makes no sense to me.
That happens more and more.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
You know who I would have loved to have seen in that role is Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah. She's a little old, but yeah,
She would have been awesome. Like
I don't know. I don't think so. I think she's still too much of a character actor that
Yeah,
I think
I
she would have
agree.
taken me out of it as well. Like Charlize Theron was so well cast for Fury Road because
Well,
even
also
though she's
Charlize Theron, for being a glamorous movie lady like she is transformative when
yes,
she does her roles. Like when she
yes.
did the monster, that was just like incredible. But hey,
Yeah.
you know what? It's well past time,
God.
everyone.
Oh,
It is well past time for the pause
She's
that
here, she's here,
refreshes, friends.
here.
That's right.
Okay.
It's Logan cookie time.
Hey, baby.
Are you helping?
You ready?
He's over all of his injuries now.
Okay.
The hair's growing back on his leg.
Good
What a good boy.
That's a good dog.
And now, whoa. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I have no room.
Now it's time for Skittles with the weather.
Sorry. I have no room. There's like so much stuff over here. All right, you are super shaggy today.
She's ready.
Can you see? Ready? Catch. No, she's 100% given up. She doesn't even really catch them not in the chair anymore.
Oh, just like even off camera, she doesn't.
Yeah,
catch it?
she's gotten lazy on me.
Oh,
Gonna catch it. Ready? Catch. No, you have to catch it. You're gonna catch it. Oh, that was a bad throw. Okay, that hit you in the face. All right.
Never not hilarious.
if
You
she
earned
catches
it.
it, I'm gonna
Thank
fall
you.
out of my chair.
Thank
She
you,
caught it.
girl. Yay, Skittles.
All right. And that has been Logan Cookie Time with special guest Skittles. All right, I finished where we finished, I should say, our little brickheads.
Yay.
Scary.
Pretty cool. Came out pretty good. I love these pieces, these like shield shapes with the teeth. It's so cool. So fun.
Pretty cool.
Very
I
good.
have my little like film holder built. Still working on the camera, but I have that part.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
We had our first planning meeting for next year's Tricky Lug collab yesterday or Friday, I guess it was, and it was it's going to be really fun. It is going to be
big.
It is going to be a circus theme. The circus theme got voted in, and I think we are going to move towards the kind of like, I don't want to say steampunk because I think it gives people too specific of an idea, but a techno Victorian circus, put it that way.
I went to a Cirque du Soleil that was kind of a steampunk theme. That was really
Well,
cool.
so this is what we talked about is, there were obviously the issues with animal acts and lots of other things. So I think we're going to go with all robotic animals. So it's like a robotic circus thing that happens.
Can we go minifigs in animal costumes?
Well, I think that's probably doable, actually.
I think that's doable.
There are a bunch of those, aren't there? Maybe there should be like a
And the sideshow is going to be thoughtfully done.
Well, but it's going to be. Well, I think what we talked about yesterday was having it be like. I think we even talked about this before, but like Lego misfires. So like Nick Bluetooth will be in there, and
Nice.
the terrifying baby, Moto's terrifying
Galador.
baby. And Galador will definitely be in there.
Yeah, I bought a sealed Galador in box figure over the weekend.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
I could go get it. I should go get it.
Get it.
Sure.
Give me a minute, and I'll do it for the minifig when we go do the outro here.
Oh yeah, I don't have a minifig ready.
Oh, Oh, minifigs. That's right. I forgot to get one. I'll get
I
one.
usually
in a
just
minute.
grab something. I guess I can open another one of these. I never did open all of these.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That's like 18 series ago.
I know. Just on my desk because I know what they all are. It's a whole set, and I think I don't think they're marked, but I know it's a whole set. So I just haven't bothered opening them because I don't have a place to display them anymore. I ran out of space to display them.
Well, now I have to get one. And everybody, oh, I know. I'll use him. Everybody can see that I'm wearing shorts. Right. It is very hot here. Or it has been.
Yeah, it's been warm here too.
So are we ready?
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do minifigs.
Sure.
Who wants to go first? Holly?
I don't know. That's what I was gonna ask.
Okay, Holly.
Am I getting one? Okay, let's get one out. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I have opened most of them. Okay, so this is series 24, which, as Flynn mentioned, is forever ago at this point.
I know.
The way I like to open them, at least if you can find any more of these bags. Now I know they're all in boxes, but the old ones, you could just open at the seam like that and not rip apart your bag. And we got
the bag to make Lego wearables.
Okay, we got. Oh, there's a little rocking horse.
Oh, cute. That's a great piece.
And
hey, Marilyn.
Yeah, let's just pull it out. The cool pieces. The cute little unicorn toy.
That is a great top. I want that top. I want to swap that out for my Sig Fig top.
Where's her head? Here's her head.
I actually need to make a new Sig Fig now.
Oh, with new hair.
With new hair and new clothes.
There you go.
Adorable. Oh, the side ponytail is hilarious.
No, she doesn't have
two
ponytails. Pigtails are cute,
had like a side pony. I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
well, I guess it's us because Moto's not back yet.
It is us. And I've got Shima.
Nice.
Which one is that?
It's the perfect.
Oh yeah, I love that one. It's my favorite.
God. It's Birdador.
And I have a mini doll from our collab, from our Friend Zone collab. And I had him in working on chemistry experiments. And this was, so they were, whoops. Wow. Why is it being so weird? Oh, there we go. So Anna's outfit with pants, and I used the Spider Queen from Monkey Kid. I used the Spider Queen's
VR helmet.
Well, it wasn't hers. It was like her henchman had this awesome helmet on. I was like, okay, I need to use this. And he was right in the window where people could see him. And Moto, sliding back in.
It's gone, man. I don't know where it went.
Oh no. Ran away.
Yeah, well, I'll find it eventually.
Maybe it transformed into another figure.
I will show you this, though. I'll show a baby bear. There you go.
Is that one of the bears from Merida?
From Brave.
From Brave?
Yeah, it's one of the baby Brave bears.
Baby Brave bear. Very
there
cute.
You are.
Deneen found an entire bag of mini dolls at the thrift store and was very excited. Well, I would be excited too.
I went to Bricks and Minifigs and they were giving away Jack Stones, so I grabbed.
Wow. Well, because you got one in every single set, right?
What I do is because I don't have a Sig Fig, if someone wants to trade a Sig Fig, I always give them a Jack Stone. And they're like, why did you give me this thing? Like this. Yeah, I'm always giving away nightmarish Jack Stones.
Oh, we have to have Jack Stone in the sideshow as well.
All right.
Yeah.
for
Yep,
sure.
of course.
And a Belleville doll.
Belleville,
Little
Technic,
Scala baby.
Technicolor.
Scala baby.
Oh yeah, Scala Baby
Scala
for sure.
babies.
That's going to be the main event.
Do you like this detail that they put a stud receiver on the bottom of the rocking horse so you can still mount it on a base?
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
That's a good detail.
Oh, Hooded One says we didn't talk about the new city sets and the cute animals. I didn't know. Maybe I missed out
Are
on
these
that.
part of the like June 1st releases? Because we went through a bunch of
We
them.
did go through those. Yeah, I don't know. Which
Did anybody,
Let's see.
did anybody buy anything June 1st?
no.
Nope.
We didn't.
Where like I said, everything I would like is too expensive. Like I literally cannot afford what they want for them.
I might get the retro radio now.
I definitely want the radio. I put it in my cart and I didn't quite pull the trigger. They didn't have any good like promos. That was the stopping point for me.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
I like to save my purchases for when there's a good gift with purchase, and those will be around a while. I'm not terribly worried about them like leaving and never coming back. So I'm patient. And I had to buy a car, so
Yeah.
really wanted
Yeah,
to save money either.
I think that we went. I want to say. I think. I can't remember now. Never mind. I'll stop talking.
I don't see those sets.
Yeah,
with
I think we went over them already a while when we were
Mhm.
talking about the sets coming. that
Yeah,
were
we may not
coming.
have gone over everything, but we went over a bunch of them.
Oh, I did want to show this. So this is the whatchamacallit, the next round of Bricklink Designer Program sets
Oh,
are
nice. Yeah.
on sale, and probably most of them are gone now. But again, like I just can't do the price point on those as much as I want them. They are so expensive.
Yeah.
I
I still haven't received my purchases from the last wave.
Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
That's it.
they do take a while. Yeah, I'd like to see what's there though, because I haven't seen those. I'm missing a piece.
Here we go. So this is, let's see if we can get it big enough. It's kind of small. Oh no, that's a terrible picture. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna try and get this up here, but
Of this new set.
oh goodness, I am clicking every single wrong button that I could possibly click today.
Monica says the Mushroom House sold out before she can make up her mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
wow.
it's Jonas's. It's really good. So sorry for the blurry picture there, but yeah. So we've got
Oh yeah, I remember these.
the Mushroom House, the logging railway, the Ocean House, and my absolute favorite, the Brick Cross train station with all those curvy roofs.
Why did I think that train
It's
station?
only 229 British pounds sterling. Jeez, Pete.
Yeah, so just so you know, like what these are, $279 for the train station, $209 for the logging railway, $200 for the Ocean House, $89 for the Mushroom House. That tells you one big reason why it sold out so quick, under $100.
Yeah.
And then the island set is $239. So basically the only thing under $200 was the Mushroom House.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a similar trajectory to what we were talking about with film. Just, how things get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Dang.
Yeah, I just I mean, I guess you can't really say I'm afraid they're going to price themselves out, because clearly that's not going to happen. But I do wonder over time if we're going to see them start posting less profitable years because the stuff is just too expensive.
Yeah, I do wonder because it's a huge cost. Like obviously they're always going to sell
Yeah.
stuff, but there's such a cost in just the set, like that amount of different things they're making.
If they do, they haven't hit it yet.
Yeah.
There's a
Well, I thought that the last financial thing that they had, they were like, yeah, we didn't make as much profits this year. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that happened, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, not as much, but compared to all the toy makers, they're still way ahead of the
Yeah,
loss of other.
Only
Oh,
made
yeah, for
4
sure.
gazillion rather than 3.4 gazillion.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I know that Deneen says the Bricklink designer program has asked designers to aim at a lower price point. But the bigger the set, the more votes it gets, of course.
Right.
So that's really tough. But I mean, clearly people are out there wanting to buy it. But I think, well, not only is that Mushroom House just an amazing model and so different from everything else that's on offer. So I think that's one big reason why it sold out quickly. But I will promise you that, that at least part of that is because it was at that lower price point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's people. I'm sure there's like lots of those sets that people look at and want, and just can't conceivably pull the trigger on them. Yeah. So accessibility is a big one for sure. I mean, I kind of figured that out even after I put my house on Lego Ideas, that I really needed to go back and do a redesign for. I mean, I built it for myself initially. That was the scale I wanted because I wanted it to fit in with one of my modulars specifically. But I realized if I was going to make it marketable and redo it, I would definitely scale it way down.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a big
goodness.
Who's going to be your roving reporter next weekend?
What?
For the Tricky Brick collab. You're going to have someone on stream, right?
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. I haven't arranged that yet, but I'm sure that we will have somebody like you.
Do with Dawn. Dawn could be on screen.
Yeah, you and Dawn.
I go. Shoot. I do not like building.
Where did I get enlisted?
This is annoying.
It'd be Sunday at, let's see, Central Time. Okay.
Yes.
Sunday time. Well, we'll figure something out. We will be in contact.
It would be great to have a live reporter on the scene.
Yes,
on next week's show.
Well, friends, that about does it for today. We are going to go get our hands covered in paint and stain, and maybe put some shingles on.
Yeah, and I get to work today.
You have to work today?
Yeah.
Boo.
It's been hey, we gotta. I think it'll be out for the public. I'm not 100% sure, but we finished our trailer, our first teaser trailer for Wildwood.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, they debuted it on Friday in our big like screening room at work, and it's going to be in front of Coraline and 3D remastered at Annecy next week.
Ooh, cool!
So I think once it's debuted, I have a feeling it'll probably be out in the wild, so people will finally get a sneak peek at what we've been working on.
Oh, can't wait.
Pretty exciting. Yeah.
Cool. Monica will reach out. Sorry.
Yep.
To say that to Monica. Very cool. Well, I hope that you all have an exciting rest of your weekend. Are you going to the park today, Moto? Or are you just like still focusing on
No, I have to drop off a mock that's going to go into a van that's getting delivered. It's going to deliver a bunch of our mocks.
Yeah.
And then I have to finish just packing and all the stuff.
Very good.
Stuff. I'm taking my wife's car into to there, which will be nice.
Very good. Well, enjoy. Have a great time, and hopefully we'll see you a roving reporter at some point.
And who knows? You may.
Well, the problem is, I sit with Deadlug, so I'm not even remotely close to where the Tricky Lug stuff is being displayed.
Well, no, but we still would like to see other parts of the floor.
Okay, yes.
Your face.
I should do a her thing. I should just put my cell phone camera and put my mask on and just walk around.
Yes, there you
guys
go.
Can see what it's like to be in that, from the mask idea. What it's like to wear that thing.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Oh, I used to work at Disney World. I know. I feel you on that one. Anywho. Well, thanks everybody. Everybody have safe journeys to Brickworld. Have a really great time. I wish that we could be there. And until next time, don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, get a library card, and support your local library.
Oh no.
and do fun stuff, build cool stuff. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
birthday.
Bye.
I can't find the thing. There it is. It's been one of those days.